Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on my natural, no foundation makeup look. If I wouldn't explain it to you guys, I could be done in 10 minutes and out the door with my makeup done and no foundation, and it just looks really good. Before we get into this makeup look, make sure that you subscribe down below. If you would like to see how to get this makeup look, then just keep on watching. So I did something different with my hair. I did a twist out. How do you guys like it? Let me know down in the comments. I was kind of tired of wearing my fro, but I didn't want to put in weave or anything. So this is my first ever twist out. Ever in my entire natural hair life. So it's trial and error. But for my first time, I think I did pretty good. So my no makeup look is pretty much my favorite makeup look to do ever. Ever since I done figured out the products that work for me, I'm like, this is my favorite makeup look. So I thought it would be so fun to get on here and show you guys something that you can do really quickly and people think that you're like naturally flawless. Or at least people might know you wearing makeup. I don't know how much people know these days. But anyway, so the first thing that I go in with is the NARS Caramel Concealer. And this matches my skin tone. Now, what you can do if you don't know what concealer matches your skin tone, you can go to Sephora. I say this a lot. You can go to Sephora and have them color match you, and it will match you to the concealers as well as the foundations that they have in store and online that matches you exactly, or at least close enough. So this is the concealer that matches me close enough. But when I apply it, you will kind of see that it looks a little bit lighter. But I don't know if it's in the technology of the concealer, but once I blend it in, it looks seamless. So that's what I really like about it. So what I do is I take it underneath my eyes, because that's just a little bit darker than the rest of my face. So I'm kind of trying to even it out without doing a intense layer of a foundation. So I go under my eyes and then I just spot conceal where I have redness. So those two spots, and then I go right underneath my nose, and then I have to go back in to get a little more concealer. If I have anything on my forehead, I'll tap that too, and then around my mouth, because my mouth has a bit of darkness. So this may look like I'm putting on a lot of product, but it's really not a lot of product. And then I just go in and blend it in with my finger. And it's okay if you get it a little bit on your lips, because when you go in with your lip color, you won't even be able to see it. Then I just kind of blend what's left over on my finger on top of my nose to get rid of some of the redness, because my nose gets red. And then we're just blending in our forehead. And make sure that if you've put concealer around your mouth that you blend outwards so it doesn't just abruptly stop around your mouth. And if you need to add more, then that's okay, because I need to add a little bit more there. Okay, so you've gotten all the concealer on, then you just want to set it. And I'm using the Mercier translucent powder to do this. I just take a little bit on my Sigma F35 brush. All of the brushes that I use will be down in the description box, as well as my coupon code if you guys want to purchase any brushes. And so I'll just go in with this brush and the Mercier powder and just set underneath my eyes where I put that concealer. You want to make sure that you do this if you live in a humid area. Now this may look a little ashy. That's okay. You just want to make sure that you blend in this powder. If you make sure that you blend it, then the ashiness goes away. Now that we've gotten our concealer on and our powder to set it, you want to make sure that you go in with a bronzer. Now the bronzer of choice can be whatever you want, so it doesn't have to be this that I'm about to use, but I'm going to use the Decay Shapeshifter, and this one is in the light medium because the medium dark is too dark for me. So I just use this shadow right here, and it is a powder, but any bronzer that you have will work. Just make sure that it's not super dark because we want this to be seamless. Go in with that powder, and I'm just going to bronze up a little bit, and this is just going to create a little bit of life. And then the next thing, I'm just going to add a touch of highlight, just a touch, and it is the Black Radiance Beautiful Bronzer, but I use it as a highlight. And I'm just going to add just a little bit on the highest point of my cheek, just like that, on the tip of my nose, just a little on my nose and on my chin. Gives you that that natural glow. And then I'm just gonna take my powder brush, kind of blend right on top of that, because like I said, I just want a touch of it. All right, so we look really good so far. We're going to move on to brows, and I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I have an eyebrow tutorial, so if you would like a more in-depth version of what I'm about to do, then just go ahead and watch that. It will be either over here or over here, so just click that, preferably after this video. But yeah, that's where the video will be. So I'm just going to quickly just fill in my eyebrows. Okay, so we've gotten our brows on. My brows are a little bit thicker than I would have liked, but just do your normal natural brow. And now we're just gonna take some setting powder and just set our eyelids. Even though we didn't put any foundation or anything, we did put that concealer to clean up our brows. And we wanna make sure that it's not super harsh, because I find by setting it, it looks less noticeable that you've put concealer there. We're getting closer to the end, and we look really good, and we don't even have on any foundation. So now I'm going to add mascara, and just use your favorite. I like the Maybelline Big Shot only because it gives my lashes really good volume. I don't think it's supposed to lengthen your lashes, but I just think it really makes my lashes stand out, and that's why I like this mascara. It gives really good volume, and it makes your lashes like super black. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just to make sure that my lashes are perfect. I got this tip from Carly Bible. I'm going to put a lot of translucent powder just right underneath where I'm going to put on mascara on my lower lash line. So we got the powder on, and now we're going to put on our lower lash mascara, and this is going to keep it from transferring, I hope. So I'm gonna let that mascara dry, and while I do that, we're gonna do the final thing, which is the lip color. We're already to the end. So for the lip color, I actually want to use a lip gloss, but I have to go get it. It's in my purse, so hold on. So I'm just going to line my lips with MAC Chestnut lip liner, which is my favorite lip liner. You guys see this lip liner a lot. And then for gloss, I'm going to use Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow Lip Gloss, and just blend that in with the lip liner. It is a gnat in here. All right, and now I'm just gonna dust away the powder. Okay, and then the very last thing is to make all the powders on our face kind of melt in, the highlight and everything. I'm going to use my Mario Badescu Rose Water Facial Spray, and just spray a little bit, or maybe a lot. And that is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you wear foundation every day, or if you do something similar to this. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and watch my latest video. And I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.